I've got the scale upside down because mice have eaten almost all of the wiring. And so I had to order new load cells. And I don't know why they choose to eat the wiring from the scale, but it's been, I'll show you here, it's been repaired before, and now they've just destroyed it all the way. So it's much cheaper just to buy the load cells and replace the wiring. That way you actually cannot replace the wiring. It's permanently attached inside the load cells. So yeah, that's what's going on. So I'm upside down and trying to get this done in time for the auction rescue. It's coming right up, so hopefully this gets done here quick. And I don't know why it wouldn't, other than this whole platform weighs like 400 pounds. So I'm probably gonna have some help to flip it back over. Little mousy nest. More chewed wire, chewed wire. There's chewed wire everywhere. All right, so I'm pulling this wire out. It hasn't been pulled out since and it's just, they just chew on it. And if they make it through and they short something out, then see, more chew, 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 chew. It's just busy little rodents. So these are the new load cells. The feet will screw in here, the 2 bolts to hold it here. And again, it's an integrated wiring system, so I can't even replace the wire. But it's really not that expensive for these. But the fun part is I have to run all the wiring over here to the control access. I've never had to replace the load cells, but I've repaired the wiring off and on since we bought this. I want to say like 6 or 7 years ago. So probably every 3 to 5 years. So we're gonna see if we can mitigate the issue somehow. You're gonna be wondering why in the world I'm walking by with some MC cable. This is gonna get jammed right through those little holes just fine. It's gonna hold its shape. It's gonna stick right through. I'll zip some tape on it and pull the wire back through. Should have done that with the original wire, but you never know if it's broke or something. So we'll see how this goes. They did not give me a lot of space to work with here. Got my feeder pulled through, got the tape hooked up, so it's just, and voila, I got my wire. And if mice never eat it again, that would be a great day.
Heart sounds great. Heart rate's normal. Probably low 30s.
Dr. Lydia decided on her day off she was going to cut her thumb open. So she can't bend it right now. So trying to hold the generator or even the plate is really hard because they are heavy. So I demoted her. She's going to be horse handler for the day so that we don't injure her thumb further.
Shoot, I'm going to have to just
She's got the hard job.
We're still going to stay busy, but yeah, I was not smart.
Sounds like a really good workout. Yeah, you should feel the generator. Doing great, doing great. This is exhausting. I'm barely keeping her still. I would go ahead and do lumbar spine because you've already kind of covered T-spine. Okay, let's look at him. Good girl. Take a lookie. Take a look.
This sweet lady's name is Twilight. She is a standard bred mare. She's 16 years old. She came in through our buyout program and we didn't have any major health concerns with her other than the fact that she was very, very thin. She's gained a lot of weight, which we're very happy with. She's got a lot of scarring over her withers where you can actually see some pigment change of her hair, and she's got kind of an abnormally roached back. So if you look at the shape of her top line right here, this kind of goes up a bit. Sometimes that can be a variant of normal, and sometimes when we build the epaxial muscles up here up, the appearance can change. So this is kind of a mild to moderate appearance, but we wanted to take some radiographs of her whole back just to make sure we weren't missing something major. It does look to me like she did sustain injury to one of the vertebrae right up here, and you can see this is the scar that I'm talking about. So a lot of these standard breds are used in harness racing or used as harness horses, and so sometimes that's a component of injuries in that place, but she's completely comfortable. So I can palpate her whole back and spine and don't appreciate any discomfort. We just wanted to make sure we weren't missing anything major. And she's got possibly that one little vertebrae, and then she's got another vertebrae back here that's, if it's kissing spine, it's very, very mild. It's very close. But kissing spine sometimes can be incidental and not cause discomfort. So you got to treat the patient, not the diagnostic. Sometimes the radiograph looks awful and the horse is comfortable, and sometimes it's vice versa. So in this case, I feel very happy and optimistic that Twilight is going to live a comfortable life. I don't think she's had a training eval yet, right? Yeah. So we'll see what she knows, but overall health-wise, I'm really happy with her today.
It is freezing cold here this morning, I think 10 degrees. And I know in some parts of the country it's like, oh, it's not that bad. I'd like to say a huge shout out to Gail for making this intake possible. We have a large group of horses we're gonna be intaking today. I don't know for sure the number, but it's gonna be very, very busy. And I'm so grateful for our team here. We're gonna be rolling all day long.
So my goal was successful. The scale works before buyout. So we'll be able to get actual accurate weights on the horses. Hopefully the mice leave it alone for many years. We'll have to see, but definitely had to mitigate the mice issue somehow. But yeah, the scale works, and absolutely happy about that.
It's cold. Us Tennesseans are not used to this. I actually don't know what temperature it is, but I think the low last night was 12. This is the first winter at Horse Plus that we've had a climate controlled intake area, which is really fabulous. It's nice and warm in here. So that's awesome for our staff, but also for the horses as they can get a break from the cold. Guys, see the nasal discharge? So everybody please try to be aware of yourself. But obviously if those horses sneeze, it's going everywhere, so. Hi, sweet thing. I'm sorry, this does not look great. We've got a lot of reactivity over the withers. Like, do you want me to put this guy down for wither rads?
No, let's
Do it?
Let's do them.
Okay.
Because we're not gonna have time to do them
I
for
agree.
a few weeks, so.
Good job, we're not that old. Why is your back hurt? We are about 8. So this is an 8-year-old quarter horse-ish looking gelding. He's been very calm and compliant. He's got pretty profuse nasal discharge. He has elevated lung sounds on both sides and also a little bit of some crackles. So that's not what we want to hear. He looks like a classic pneumonia. We don't know what the etiology is yet. So we don't know what bacteria or viruses or diseases. He also was very reactive when I palpated over his withers. So we're going to take an x-ray and see if there's anything in there that we need to know about. We see a lot of horses with fractures in these vertebral processes. We also see a lot of cases of kissing spine, which is where the vertebrae are not lined up appropriately and are touching each other. And so far, just at really quick glance, this horse looks totally normal. But we have Dr. Marina, our wonderful radiologist, who's gonna help review these. So this is all looks very normal and appropriate to me. We are going to scan him for a microchip, and if there's no microchip, we're gonna put one in. Our microchips can check temperature, so we're also gonna check his temperature today. We're going to vaccinate him against rabies, strangles, which is strep, equi, and a 5-way vaccine, which is Eastern, Western, West Nile, tetanus. We're gonna deworm him, and I think that's it. It's a lot of things. We know it's a lot of things, but I cost-benefit analysis everything. We have no known medical history on these guys. We know quarantine is stressful. We know they've come from a very stressful environment, and we know they're gonna be in quarantine pastures with other sick animals. So vaccinating them, cost-benefit analysis is much more likely to help them than it is to be an additional strain on their immune system.
He does not have a microchip.
Perfect. Hi, cutie pie. I'll give you some pokes, okay?
103.4.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
So 103.4 with a normal heart rate is not normal. That would be an indication of illness or abnormality. He's pouring snot, so not a surprise. We're gonna do a complete blood count on him, a CBC, to give us a baseline of which white blood cells are activated, it can help us gauge how severe an infection might be, but also how long the horse has been sick, because we know which kinds of white blood cells show up at which point.
So last week we actually had a rain, which you can say almost delay. It was cold last week and raining, so they decided to postpone it till this Thursday. So that's what we're doing today. We are getting ready, putting the finishing touches on our float for the parade, which will be this evening.
I understand Anna's been very hard at work the past
Oh my
2 weeks.
goodness, she has been, like, if I was Santa Claus or Mrs. Claus, she would be my elf, okay? It's like, I put the idea on paper and she just ran with it. She did an awesome job, because like with my back, I can't do like a lot of bending and things like that. She has been on it. She has been on the floor. She's been inhaling chemicals from the spray paint. She did this beautiful sign. She has...
It's a little messed up, but...
It's okay. It's okay. But no, seriously, she has been an awesome asset to this project, and I am like so excited about it. If you guys don't know, we are doing Polar Express because our theme is Christmas at the movies. So we were supposed to pick a movie, a Christmas movie, and I think one of my favorites is Polar Express. Last week when we had the Christmas party, we did the pajamas, because you know in the movie they wear the pajamas, but today we're like, we ain't doing all that. So that's why we don't have on our pajamas, but yes, we try to stay in the theme even with our Christmas party, so very excited.
So when Stanley got here, he was a transfer from another shelter. He came in with a few other horses, and he was in long holding for a little quite some time. And I got to like see him, and I really liked his color and his build and everything. And I was like, So I got to like see his personality, and never got to mess with him much because, you know, he was still in quarantine. But after he came down, I just saw him and his heart and how he just like wanted to come up to me and say hi and things like that. And then after that, I just loved him, and I was like, is this the horse? Is this the one? He's an amazing boy. I really love him, and I'm really glad that I got to like have the chance to meet him and got to like train him a little bit, even though he's known a lot, which I really like. But I just see like something in him that I really enjoy, and like our bond I think is going to be great because he loves to run and like work, and that's what I like to do too. But then also Trey helped me with building my courage to ride him and trust him. So he's been ridden before, of course, but getting to have the feel for him here at Horse Plus and me rather taking him home not knowing anything about him is amazing, because it builds our bond here, so when I take him home it just continues and it builds the courage between me and him. I think what stood out to me was the color, because I do love chestnut, because my first horse, if you guys remember Sonnet, she was also a red. And also his loving attitude too, because like for me, yeah, you can work with a horse, you can do a job with them, get a career and everything, but all of that doesn't really matter. But what really matters is the bond you have with your horse. And one thing I had with Sonnet was after we did all our work, we always hung out together. We always were like in the pasture. I was able to sit down here and be able to love on her and things like that. And I could see that in him, that all he wants is love. That's all the horses want here is love. Any animal just wants love. And yes, you can work with them. I have nothing against that or anything, because I do want to become a barrel racer. I see he loves the barrels. I've tried on him. That's another thing that I like, is that he's willing to do anything I ask. But I feel like the only thing I would say I owe him is a good loving home. You know, we're both best friends. At the end of the day, that's what matters for me, is becoming a best friend to my horse. Because I mean, like they've gone through a lot, and it's like I can't take them for granted.
Oh, you so cute. I wonder if you're deaf. You want to try any of these treats? There's no catch. Oh, he's so tragic. Oh, honey, your ears. You have testicles like everybody else, because of course you do. You don't want to try this? You look like you feel terrible. Oh, your baby.
The 3.5 teeth are just coming in. I call anything under 5 a baby horse, just because their brains are like not mature. But the 3.5s are coming in, so this little guy is exactly 3.5.
We'll just fix up your skin. You're gonna have perfect feet, and then Sydney can have a donkey.
You're being very good.
This is Casper. He's your new donkey. I wish we could do themed buyout names. Like this month is Mexican food, like taco, burrito.
Okay, I would like a CBC chem on this guy. I also would like for him to have an Equiox tablet. His resting heart rate's 56.
Ooh, he says, don't even think about it, lady.
I just want to feel. You don't need to pick it up. Thank you.
We do not have digital pulses, but his feet are very neglected. So I don't think rads would be a bad idea. This is a product for wounds that I really like. It's antimicrobial, antifungal, has zinc oxide in it. It's just kind of a gentle wound ointment. And look at this poor donkey's ears. I think this is all UV damage, honestly. To be more thorough, we would clip, but I think clipping would be really painful for him at this point. So I'm just trying to protect and treat infection in there.
Like by his eyes.
Yeah, he has it all the places. Left front?
Yeah, honey.
Whoop.
You were okay.
You're all right.
I'm not even
Listen,
gonna touch it.
put it right there.
It's got a little bit of rotation, but I'm not really that excited about it. Let's do the other side. It's not normal, but it's also a donkey foot, and there's no sign of clinical disease, so I don't feel super excited about it.
I think you got testicles up there, sir.
Yep, he's got 2 of them.
Okay. All right, little guy. I gotta get some blood on you again. He did really good for his other poke. What? Dewormer on the ground. I'm gonna give this to you.
I'm putting down reapply wound ointment in 7 to 10 days. You gotta harpoon them. First time I gave an IM injection to an elephant, you have to like, wham! This super adorable, really sad looking donkey is about 3.5 years old. He's just getting his adult teeth in, so that's a pretty accurate age. He has some severe dermatitis, kind of like ulcerative dermatitis that looks like it's from UV exposure because he's white. Sometimes all white animals can have visual or hearing deficits, and this little guy can see and hear, so that's great. We put some ointment on his wounds. We did take some x-rays of his feet because they're pretty neglected, and we worry about donkeys and metabolic disease in founder. He has a little bit of abnormality on the tips of his coffin bones, but I don't see significant rotation. He sounded a walk. So we have him down to be castrated, to have his wounds treated again. He's gonna need multiple treatments on those ears. And we're gonna run some blood work on him. He just acts like he doesn't feel great. That's not a very scientific assessment, but he just kind of stands hunched out in the field, kind of away from friends. So something's going on with him, but his blood work hopefully will tell us more, and we won't schedule him to be castrated until he's all the way better and a good candidate for anesthesia.
Walk it out, let her walk it out. Right now, we did a little tune-up with Jolene. She is a good horse already. She is rideable. She's trained. But we just did a little groundwork on her just to refresh her memory. Kind of like make sure the rider had more control, was the leader. And that's what all we did. And now she seems to be more relaxed. She seems to be more on the outside rail, which is more comfortable. And she's listening, she's stopping, she's reversing. She's pretty much, the rider has all control now. from when I first seen her, she was mainly in control all the time. Even though there was a rider in the saddle, she was the one controlling the speed, where she wanted to go, when she wanted to go, that was her. But just a little quick tune-up, an hour or so, we would pay and put in groundwork, teaching her we can control her legs, her feet, backing her up, disengaging her hindquarters, and so that's all we did. And now she seems to be loving her. She's riding her, which is awesome. What you're looking for is just to have her stand there. Yep. Now you can dismount.
It felt really good. Like now I feel more confident getting on her and knowing that I'm gonna be good. And she really did look like she was enjoying it too, which I like.
She's doing a lot better. Like I said, the rider has all the control. The horse is more relaxed, more calm, enjoying. She's loving the ride just as much as the rider. All around, she's just much quieter and she's more relaxed. She's not as spooky. She's always been a good horse. It's just a little tune-up here and there, just to remind her, get her brain thinking again, like I said. Other than that, she is an amazing horse. Like, she is really awesome. She is parade ready, and she's gonna have fun in the parade as well. So that's another thing. And you'll be seeing Jolene and Stanley in the parade also.
This is Nina Nene Wanda Stevie Knickers. And she's Nina. She's back.
Yep. So you know more about her backstory, but she ended up having to be returned to us. No fault of the owners. No. So she looks great. We just needed to update her coggins because that was about to expire. Gave her some dewormer, just did a quick checkup on her. She's been back for a couple weeks now in isolation, just to make sure she didn't come down with anything while she was gone. Lungs sound great, her heart sounds great. She's doing fantastic. So she is cleared to go back with our general population. We're gonna wait for her coggins to come back before making her available for adoption, just so that way she has the correct updated coggins when she goes to her new home. So pretty soon she will be available, so keep an eye out.
Oh yeah, Trey is definitely gonna work his magic with Nina. She was under saddle with us in the winter, back in the winter of the first of this year. Mm-hmm. And we actually had her halter trained after her wreck during her first training event. She had fractured her tooth, and then it was just poor Nina. She dropped a lot of weight, and I had to make her a mash for a few months. And she went to this, she got adopted out, and she's a little chunky girl now, mm-hmm. which is good. So they did an awesome job with her nutrition. So we're definitely excited to see what Trey can do with her.
Today was a very busy day. 24 horses and donkeys came through here. It's a lot of donkeys. What are you planning on doing to these donkeys?
I think every donkey we got has testicles. I lost track, but it's like maybe, I think I'm up to a
lot of donkeys. A lot of
donkey
donkeys that need castrations. And they have bad feet, but we know what Trey's good at.
That's right.
So.
Yep, I'm about to have a lot of fun doing some farrier work on these donkeys, which I look forward to.
Yeah, I was out there, I was like, Dr. Lydia's gonna be doing the castrations. Trey is gonna be trimming their feet. They're gonna wake up new donkeys. So today went great. Thank you all so much for your support. This is the last buyout of 2025.
This year went by so fast.
This year went by very fast. Hundreds and hundreds of horses were helped, and we're so grateful for you. And please, we're coming into this next year very strong, trying to figure out what's going on within the slaughter pipeline. Let's shut it down. We know humans are being trafficked. We know drugs being moved. And these innocent animals are the ones that are suffering. So help us put an end to this.
We're out here at the Christmas parade. It's Christmas in Hohenwald, and this year the theme is movies. movie Christmas movies. And so we're doing Polar Express. May not look like it yet, but this is being converted into a replica of the Polar Express. So we're gonna have Chris out here. He's gonna be throwing golden tickets out to everyone, if we have some. I think it's candy this year. And it's just gonna be a real good time. Spreading awareness for the horses in our community.
Right now we are setting up some speakers because it ain't a float without good music. So here we go. We are rolling.
I'm just getting ready for the parade, getting my special costume on.
So you're gonna be the mascot this year. That's pretty sweet.
That role has been delegated to me.
We think I'm getting into character there. Two-tone horse. Oh no!
He's ready. Jacob's ready.
We're having major tree trouble, and we're all taking turns blaming each other for why the tree doesn't work.
Who do we have here?
We got Stanley.
Stanley. How's it feel to be back on him again?
It feels really, really good. He's like ready to run. Like if I could run him, if this was like totally cleared out, I would run him just for him to calm down because he wants to go. That's his thing.
Anna, who are you riding tonight?
I'm riding Jolene.
Jolene.
Yep.
Awesome. How's she feeling so far?
She's feeling good. She feels like she's ready to get and go.
All right, that makes two.
Oh yeah.
It's go time. We're about to wish a very Merry Christmas to the world, starting with Hohenwald. Here we go.
Here we go.